Howdy. I've been wondering for a while about the 10-year budget forecasting for the federal government and wondered how that differed from the 5-year plans that Soviet Russia used to, or the Soviet Union used to put forth. And I remember, as a kid growing up, that was ridiculed as a bad way to do policy. And so I did some Googling finally, and here's what I came up with. So we see here the Google results. When did 10-year projections become common for budget proposals? The 10-year budget projections became the norm in part due to the 1997 Balanced Budget Amendment and the focus on the long-term effects of budget decisions. Now, I'd suggest that the objective was good, but the result has been a failure. We've not had any balanced budget since President Clinton. 2001 was the last year that we had a balanced budget and actually a budget surplus at the end of the year. And I saw a discussion in the past where Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich, was talking about how they were about ready to form a commission to try to figure out what to do if they continue to have budget surpluses. But that obviously didn't come to fruition because the surpluses stopped. So I'm going to put a link below. I just heard today a discussion. This is Tuesday, May 20th. I just heard today a discussion, a brief interview with Chip Roy by the Wall Street Journal, reviewing the status of the budget negotiations now with the big, beautiful bill. And he notes something I've seen before and which has been commonplace in these 10-year projections, that all the deficit spending is front loaded and all the positive net gains are backloaded on these budget projections. And since they're redone every year, the 10-year budget plan means nothing. All we ever get are the increased deficits, as evidenced by our now nearly $37 trillion in debt. So I would like to propose that we get people who are serious about the fiscal economy, the fiscal condition of the United States, and we begin by insisting that we make the drastic cuts necessary to realize a balanced federal budget for the forthcoming budget year, and that we all take stock of where we're at, what we're expecting the government to do, what we can do ourselves, and how, in fact, we can work together to avoid the fiscal cliff that we are very nearly, it would appear, over, perhaps actually only clinging to the lip of the cliff. Thank you very much. Look forward to hearing what you have to say. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for your time. I've got a couple other videos listed here if you'd like to take a look at those. And as I'd like to discuss issues related to politics, religion, society, and how in the world we're supposed to understand ourselves and life in the world. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.